Mr. Davis, how are you going to be spending your day today?
Well, right now I voted already, so now I'm going to go to work and do some paperwork, pay some bills, and then I'll be going out encouraging the people that are getting out to vote today. So that's very important to get everybody out, particularly the people that are supporting me. And I think it's very important that the other people get to hear my final message of this election campaign. I'm the only candidate that's a businessman, and I will represent the people of Western New York and America, and not the special interest groups that have really influenced the amount of money that's been spent on this campaign. And I've always wanted to talk about creating jobs, cutting spending, and bringing the troops home. But now I always want to say, since my position has been misrepresented on this, I will not cut Social Security or Medicare benefits. I have never been for the Ryan bill. The cuts to Medicare are just not anything I would ever vote for, and they didn't cut enough spending. I will bring the troops home. I will not bomb Libya. I will not fund foreign aid to countries that hate us. It's very important that I get the message out. We are leaving our children poverty and debt. We have to get out of the free trade agreements, and that was my message from the beginning, and it has just been misrepresented and ignored by all the lying ads about my positions. So if you want to leave your children in debt and more poverty, vote for the two lying ladies. If you want somebody to go to Washington and fight the special interest groups, vote for Jack Davis. Thank you.
Mr. Davis, this is obviously a very important election across the board, depending on who goes into office. I just want to know your feelings about just the importance of this race in general.
Yes, the country's getting hammered by the foreigners. We have become a nation of consumers of foreign product. To create wealth, we need to grow, dig, and manufacture. When we do that, we will put Americans back to work. It'll solve all the budget problems. It'll solve the national debt problems. It'll solve the Social Security problem. It'll solve the Medicare problem. And it will not leave our children in debt. So this is very important. You send a businessman like Jack Davis to Congress because he will fight the special interest groups. I cannot be bought. Jane and Kathy have already been bought. You can tell that just by all the money from special interest groups that has flowed into this election. They've spent over $5 million on all those attack ads.
Well, those special interests, I mean, let's look at it. Democrats want to regain the majority. Republicans are overlooking Medicare. How is your stance different compared to those two?
I know the answer. We get out of the free trade agreements. I will put Americans back to work. That'll give us enough money to solve all the problems. The Democrats want to raise taxes. No, we don't want to raise taxes. I will not vote for raising taxes. I will put Americans back to work. The Republicans, they want to cut the benefits. No, we don't have to cut benefits. If we put people back to work, we'd have enough money to handle the Social Security, the Medicare, and the other benefit programs. Nobody else is talking about it. They don't want me to be in Washington. They're all controlled. Both parties are controlled by the investment bankers and the multinational corporations. That's where they get their money to get reelected. That's why I've self-funded my campaign with $3 million of my own money. I cannot be bought. I will represent the people of the 26th district and the country.
Do you feel that not participating in any debates hindered your campaign, or?
Absolutely not. We had this plan from the beginning to spend $3 million, $1 million on television, and the rest on radio and mailers. It worked, but as soon as I got that 23% at the poll, they started to attack me with one lie after another. And I'm honest, man. I compare myself to George Washington. I will not tell a lie. And when they lie about me, I just can't stand that to be around that person. So I refuse to be. I was on the stage once with Jane, and it just bothered me so much. I said, I'm never going to submit myself to this again. I have the program. I have a plan. I'll work my plan. I don't need media debates with two liars. I couldn't stand that condition. I just didn't want to be put in that position. I didn't think I needed it.
Kind of privacy. Thank you. Yes.
No, he's voting right now. No problem.
I'm here.
That, no,
Long way in.
lengthwise,
Lengthwise.
just like the movie.
In the slot.
Slot.
One more down. There you go.
That's a